Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Senior Review today to do a final review on the stuff that I got from everythingdinosaur.com, and it's on the 2015 Deluxe Spinosaurus 1:40 scale. What a beauty this is. Let me just pull these covers a bit because they're a bit. I'm sorry, my bed's in a state. I don't care. So here we go. Spinosaurus aegypticus, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who he is, get out because you should know who Spinosaurus aegypticus is. A large theropod from the Spinosaurid family. Lived in Africa around 100 million years ago to about 93, I think. Lived alongside Carcharodontosaurus, Bahariosaurus, I believe Aranosaurus and Sarcosuchus, as well as a couple of others like Rugops and Egyptosaurus and Paralatitan. This guy was around 15 to 16 meters long, so a really big animal. A specimen was discovered in 2014, which reshaped what we think of Spinosaurus. First of all, we found a lot of spine, which shows now that it wasn't rounded; it was more square. We found the legs; they're quite short, so there's a I can't speak today. All right, quadrupedal. We also found quite a bit of the jaw, and turns out it would have this tiny little crest on it. Claws, obviously the thumb claw is the biggest, but it's not. On this model, it looks like the claws are not that big. But I mean, they are big. They are big. On the specimen, you can see that they're almost as big as the thumb claw, but they're not meant to be anyways. Tail, a lot we found, and then some other bits like the ribs and all that. Scapula, neck vertebrae, you know, that kind of stuff. Not a bad model. I'm not gonna lie, it's a fantastic looking model. It's got all these nice dots. Well, there's all little nice scales on it. The eye is a nice colour. Generally, the teeth are impressive as well. It's made out of this soft plastic, because the jaws sits like that. But what you can do, and if you don't like doing this, then fair enough. But what I do is I tend to peel this up just a slight bit, not to bend it too far. And there you go, shuts nicely. If you keep it shut like this, then fair enough. But I like mine with the jaw open like that. So he's roaring next to my Carcharodontosaurus. Let's go down to the neck. The neck's got all these little bumps. It seems they're giving it more of a crocodilian kind of way, which makes sense. So it's a convergent evolution kind of thing. These osteoderms here would have probably protected it if the animal actually had it. Let's just bring it back a bit. The sail is a nice colour. I like these green parts that mold in, that kind of fade into the sandy brown, and the black dots really give it like a kind of leopard or a crocodile kind of colour, which is really nice. I do tend to like Spinosaurus, really crocodilian like. It was said by, I think, Robert Barker or something, that he predicted that because they haven't found Spinosaurus specimens at the time, that when they did, it turns out Spinosaurus would be very aquatic. So yeah, hip area is quite nice. The feet are webbed, which is fantastic. These feet, they're not perfectly straight, but you know, you can put them in hot water and mold them. But I'm fine with mine as long as it stands, because it's quadrupedal anyways. This foot here, this hand here, I should say, is flat like that. So let's just show you. There you go. Let's move that way. There we go. There you can see there. It's quite nice and flat. That doesn't want to stay in the way, but there you go. Yeah, you can see it's nice and flat. This claw might get some paint wear. Mine hasn't got any paint wear right now. Underbelly, it's got them nice crocodilian scales. The tail, though, is impressive. I like this. It's got the classic crocodilian spikes on it, which is really nice. It feels really rough as well. It feels very rough. It's got them scales. It's got the colour. It's a beautiful model. It is an absolutely beaut of a model. This one cost me about 16 quid, and I tell you something, he's worth every penny. He is worth every penny. He's probably going to get knocked down in price, which, you know, isn't that. It's not that surprising, because they did that with their Pliosaurus they brought out this year. So let's have a look at the size of this bad boy. So from his tail to the to his skull is about 37 centimeters, which is about a foot and a bit. Just to bring in an old favourite of mine, one of my personal favourite models ever, we'll bring in the Apatosaurus. And the Apatosaurus is just a tiny bit bigger than he is, but as you can see, I'll show you. Look, let's just line them up there. If you ever get like a fight between these two, oh, hang on, I'll show you. Look, you ever get a fight between these two? If you can use this like an Egyptosaurus or something like that, it's a really good scene. And this is perfect for like mixing in with your other models. I mean, I could bring in the Tyrannosaurus Rex and show you just how cool a battle would be between this Spinosaurus and other models. So let's get the brown Rex in this time. Let me just get it down. How about that? How's about that for a Jurassic Park rematch? Now that's a match I'd like to see. The new Spinosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now when they found it, it probably weighed about 20 tons, which means it's probably a lot of muscle, especially if it's a semi-aquatic dinosaur. So do it, just do it. All right. And we could chuck in a Apatosaurus as well and be like, so yeah, basically, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this review, and do pick this guy up. If you don't, I'll do something horrible. I don't know exactly what, but I'll figure something out. I'm sort of clever. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.